It's a beautiful day at California's Monterey Peninsula and a legendary racetrack. Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca is the site of the next to last round of the Grand Am Rolex Sports Car Series for 2013. Welcome to the Continental Tire Sports Car Festival from Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca. And with that, the green flag is in the air. We'll show you the starting grid across the top of your screen, but right now it's time to go racing. Richard Westbrook from his second consecutive pole at Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca and the defending winner of the race with teammate Ricky Taylor out front.
Look at Rojas trying to go on the outside of Christian Fittipaldi there through turn two. A beautiful start by our pole sitter, Richard Westbrook, going for his second consecutive win here at Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca.
Here comes the GT field, led by John Edwards in the Stevenson Camaro GTR.
This is a team that said they were in big trouble after a morning practice here yesterday. Boy, did they turn things around. Found 2.5 seconds when they threw on new Continental rubber, but here we see a battle going up into turn 6 with the championship leader, the 63 machine. Edwards using all of the road.
Well, the drive shaft is the problem on the 00. They just took the old one out, putting a new one in, but already before the drop of the green, problems for the 00, and that's going to be an issue in the championship hunt, because he really could hand the championship to Jim Norman.
Ferrari should be really strong here coming into this race. Everyone said this should be a Ferrari track, and now they have the championship lead with the 63 machine that currently runs in the 4th spot. Borised returns the favor on Tagliani.
Fight
down
that.
into the hip in turn 11.
You wouldn't think that, a Corvette inside a Ferrari on the brake zone, but it didn't stick.
And as Chris said in the open, they've got great chemistry. Lee Keen has that. Look at Dane Cameron to the inside. Stuffs it down on Max the Axe. They go side by side through 11.
You don't see Max the Axe get out braked off and just saw it right there. Dane Cameron, what a move.
If current track position holds, Richard Westbrook shares that Spirit of Florida, Spirit of Daytona car with Ricky Taylor, son of Wayne Taylor, owner of the car in second place in the hands of Max Angelelli, who is sharing the car with Jordan Taylor, Ricky's brother. So with Westbrook and Angelelli starting the two cars, we could have brother against brother in the closing laps of this critically important race in the championship. We have the green flag, and good. Jordan Taylor leads Joao Barbosa.
Good jump.
Yeah, that acceleration zone, as they got told in the drivers' meeting, is right from the apex of 11, and Jordan was on it, snapped a little bit sideways on him. Pruitt to the inside of Brazil.
Gets a position easy.
New colors on the 9 car from Action Express.
Oh, Pruitt slips a little bit. And talk about pressure, boys. Did you notice? Scott Pruitt did not say hi to his family at home. He is focused today.
Oh, some argy-bargy here, Galvin might say.
Yeah, Pruitt really starting to put the pressure now on Ricky Taylor. He had a look at his brother Jordan Taylor at Kansas for a long time in the last event, but right now he's got Ricky Taylor in front of him, putting the pressure on. Pruitt has speed here.
They ran side by side all the way through the 2 corners, and both drivers gave room.
Oh, look at this.
Car's been in trouble. Yeah.
He's been off the road, flat right front for Alex Tagliani.
Body's a bit askew too.
He's caught the crew a little bit off guard. That must have happened late in the lap. He's got on the radio, said, I've got to pit. The crew isn't ready yet.
As far as
Pruitt to the inside. Pruitt to the inside. He takes the 3rd spot away from Ricky Taylor. Make that. Yeah, 3rd.
Oh, look at these two. This is our lead 2. 1st and 2nd place pitting together.
Okay, now who?
Oh, he hits the wall.
Barbosa hits the wall, slams the wall. That's one of those mistakes we said you can't make with the championship going down to the wire. Hopefully no one got injured there.
He's in too close. Now they're not going to be able to put tires on the left side. Take a look at this. You'll good shot of it here, I'm sure.
They're trying to execute and gain those vital 10s as he's turning the wheel. Just understeers on him. No grip there.
All that brake dust coming out.
He might have got lucky and not hit that.
Unfortunately, none of the pit equipment can be out on pit lane, so he didn't run over anything, so I don't think there'll be any penalty. He didn't hit any crew members or any pit equipment.
Green.
Not as much of a gap that time. Jordan's got a good start, but so did Scott Dixon. He's got a run coming.
Still a good start for Jordan Taylor, coming off that hairpin. Really hard for the 2nd place car to gauge when to get on the power with the car in front of you. See Dixon there, looked like he's just blazing those tires a little bit under braking, really under threshold braking there, trying to get these Continentals back up to temp and get them cleaned off, more importantly. Here's the 8 car looking inside the 5.
And look at the GT guys going at it.
Lally and Potter, can they get their first victory? What a time to get it if they can. Came into this race 1 point behind in the championship standings. Jordan Taylor again taken off from this pack. And look at this, the 8 car in the thick of the battle here with Dane Cameron. They've rebounded nicely, got back on the lead lap. They went down a lap when Dane had his early off. Look at this side by side.
They're spinning.
I saw I looked like the 8 got into the 5 briefly, and then a couple of corners later, he in the 42.
This is going to be our caution, boys.
And then hard on the gas with 4 minutes remaining in the race.
Another good start.
Yep.
Jordan Taylor takes the lead and stretches it here across the stripe. Dixon's not really close enough right now. Just got to hit his marks, get through turn 2 cleanly. Pruitt looks to the inside.
Pruitt's got to get around that 0-2 if they don't give him a team order. I mean, this is a championship. What the heck's going on?
Yep. Pruitt now into second.
It would make no sense for that not to happen. I don't think they can catch up to Jordan, though. Jordan Taylor has just dominated today.
Oh, now Patrick Long has gotten by Balzano.
And there's damage to the back.
Big
Damage to the left rear.
There had to be some contact there down in turn 2. Balzano will not be happy.
1 corner remaining for Jordan Taylor and Max Angelelli to make it 2 straight.
Good job, buddy.
And firm up the lead in the championship with victory at Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca.
Phenomenal. That was just brilliant performance. Look at Lally. He's looking for the first win of the year. Patrick Long looking for a podium spot as well. He's putting the pressure on Curran.
The hairpin. We've seen it so many times. Watch Pat Long back here.
These guys are celebrating early.
Yep. Fist out the window, and why not? Andy Lally picks up the win with John Potter and takes the points lead in the GT Championship. On board with Sylvain Tremblay in a car his company created, taking the victory for Mazda in GX.
Good job, guys. Good job.